Oh god, I almost forgot. I forgot to charge my phone. It's a 6%. Oh, hold on, let me go grab my phone charger real quick. It's right to the side. Let me just go stand up real quick and grab it. Alright, got my phone charging. Let's get started. Alright. What's up, guys? I guess this time we're going to be starting by studying.
Yeah.
Mitsuru and I are trying to study, but we're not really getting anywhere.
Oh, right.
Hey, you should join us. We might make some progress, all three of us together, don't you think?
All right.
She seems to be in a bad mood.
Mitsuru, that section won't be covered on the exam.
Oh, sorry. I'm having some difficulty concentrating.
Guess that's to be expected with everything going on. I'm not immune to it either. Sorry. I know we're the ones who invited you to study, but... well, just look at us.
It's not your fault. We need to press on. Want to sing a song?
I do understand that. But not everyone can carry themselves like you do. But I suppose as your senpais, we should be showing you a little more dignity.
You do have a point. Well, we can't let ourselves be outdone now, can we? Rain or shine, this is still the last exam we'll ever take as high school students. All the more reason to give it our all.
You're right. There's no excuse for slacking. It's time to prove what these last 3 years have led up to.
I think the world's coming to an end is a very valid excuse to be slacking.
At this rate, I may have to relinquish my position as top student. That said, test results are but a single measure. What truly matters is that we continue to improve ourselves. May we both make this a triumphant finale to our time here.
Back to normal, I see. Talk about a heated rivalry.
Sorry for causing you concern. Rest assured, we're both in the right mindset now. Well, I think we've dallied enough. We'll need to make up for lost time.
So, I almost didn't play this tonight due to the fact that my eye got irritated. My eye feels much better now. What had happened earlier was, and it was totally my fault, you know, I was hugging my dog. As he turned his head, his nose touched my eye. And you don't need me to tell you how dirty a dog's nose can be.
Whoa. Didn't realize so much time had passed. Guess I was in the zone.
I don't think I've been able to focus this well in a long while. I've just finished reviewing the material.
You two are serious, huh? I could barely keep up.
Serious? Not even close. But I guess that means we've earned a bit of your respect back.
We're almost through this. Keep at it, you two.
Cool. Guess that's that. Now all we gotta do is ace the exams.
So whatever I do, what I do whenever, you know, this happens every now and then when my eye gets irritated, I wash out my eye a good handful of times. I completely rinse it out. And then I leave my eye closed for a good long while. After I completely finished rinsing out my eye, I left it closed for a good half hour. That doesn't sound like too long, but you know, it passes slower than you would expect. So, you know, there I was just sitting here with one eye closed for 30 minutes. You know, ideally whenever stuff like this happens, I would just, like, you know, go and take a nap. I would go to sleep. But I have this to do. Alright, so I got a couple things to talk about today. First, let's see where we're getting at in the game. So let me tell you, I'm still currently hunting for Necrozma. I am sick and tired of these NPCs. Dynamax Adventures at NPCs are ass. They suck. I mean, that's no secret. I've complained about them before in the past. At this point, I am already over doing Dynamax Adventures again. Alright, Mitsuru, that's it. So last night, in bed, literally at like almost 2 in the morning, in the dark, in bed,
Hello.
I just couldn't stop. I kept on losing because stinking RNG and the NPCs are horrible. I just kept on losing and I'm just like, I can't. I can't end losing. I have to win at least once before going to bed. And what happened? Well, I phased twice. I first got a shiny Nidoking, and then not only did I get a shiny Grimmsnarl, I also got a shiny Araquanid at the same time, so I can only pick one. I already got a shiny Grimmsnarl doing this again, so I picked the Araquanid. Again with my controller?
I'd been interested in seeing that film for a while now. It was a fascinating watch. While the road trip plot was nothing out of the ordinary, the way the characters expressed their emotions was masterful. When the main character left everything behind to go on a journey.
Nothing happened, right? You guys can still hear me?
Struck a chord with me. And then in the final scene, he decided to return to his normal life.
Nope.
I wonder if he was happy.
I
with
just
that
double checked.
decision. Say, have you ever thought of running away to a place like that?
I didn't even hear what she said. I was focusing on making sure the audio was fine.
I see. So you feel that way too sometimes. I'm not saying I wish to leave everything behind. It's just that every now and then, the things that matter are the very things that hold you back. The future of the company, the weight of my responsibilities. Sometimes I even wish that I wasn't shackled by the Kirijo family name. I know. I understand that I can't afford to think this way. Listen to me complaining like this. How pathetic.
I didn't say that.
Talking to you has become something of an outlet for me. I'm sure you're sick of it by now.
Vent all you want.
That's very kind of you. The offer is quite tempting. I hope you know what you're getting into.
You know, the hunt for Necrozma, I phased more than I did for Solgaleo and Lunala.
While we're on the topic, there's something I'd like to ask you. Hypothetically, let's say that I was interested in someone right now.
Hypothetically,
I knew
you
I
say.
could never be with him, but even so, I couldn't help but harbor these feelings. Would that be wrong? Keep in mind, this is a what-if scenario.
It's not meant to be. Give up. It's hopeless. Now, why would I say that?
Up to me.
Ah, there you are.
Huh?
Hey, Mitsuru.
Who's this?
I've been looking all over for you. So this is where you've been. Come on, let's go.
Who are you?
What? Wait a minute. I didn't make any plans with you for today.
What does it matter? I managed to secure an opening in my schedule tonight. I'm a very busy man, you know. As a simple student, you're just going to have to work around it.
I can't. I've already made plans.
Do you know how long I spent looking for you? Don't tell me you have something more important to do than spend time with me.
And who are you?
Why the long face? You're supposed
Oh.
to be my fiancé, you know. Honestly, I thought you understood our arrangement. If you're going to be my future wife, you'll need to learn some obedience.
What the fuck?
Why must you and your family always be so difficult? Well, at least your father's not around anymore, so that's something of a relief.
Say that again.
I imagine you feel the same.
How dare you say that?
Man, I would backhand smack the shit out of him.
Thank you.
Who the hell are you?
I could ask you the
This is none of your
same.
Business. Get lost.
No. How about that?
Come on, Mitsuru. You know how this works. Corporate management is not child's play. No matter how smart you are, you're still going to need my knowledge and experience. And the Kirijo group still needs the cooperation of my company. Doesn't it?
Yes.
Good girl, Mitsuru. I knew you would listen to reason. Now, let's go. I've made reservations for us at a luxurious restaurant.
All right. I wish you hadn't seen that. Thank you for today. It was quite fun. I'm sorry. Really. Please excuse me.
Man, how old is this motherfucker? 38? Dude looks old as hell.
It's all right. I appreciate the sentiment, though.
Come on, Mitsuru, hurry up. By the way, you.
Yeah.
Do you think you are worming your way into her favor? You ought to know your place in society. A commoner like you isn't even fit to breathe the same air.
You about to
Don't
breathe my fist in your nose.
You're just a nuisance. Unbelievable. There's a world of difference between you and us. Mitsuru, take care not to associate with his kind anymore.
Enough.
Mitsuru?
I said that's enough! I won't let you insult him!
What? Why are you getting so angry?
This is someone I have a great deal of respect for. If you insult him, you insult me!
Mitsuru? What are you saying? You would side with him over me?
You said there was a world of difference between you and him. Well, you're right. You can't compare to him at all. He stands on his own 2 feet, challenging fate with his own strength of will. Seeing his outlook on life has inspired and influenced me countless times. I want to be with him. Now. And forever.
You want to be with him?
I didn't expect that.
Now and forever? What are you trying to say? You're supposed to be my fiancé. Are you implying I'm beneath this nobody? Take that back this instant, Mitsuru! It's not too late to ask for forgiveness. Think about the future of your company.
I will not apologize. I want to be with him. You're not the one supporting me in my time of need. The group will do just fine on its own. We don't need help from a weasel like you. As of today, we'll have nothing to do with each other. And if you dare to attempt some petty retaliation, then next time you'll have the full might of the group to contend with. Get out of here, you Philistine! I don't want to see your face ever again!
What the hell? Fucking pussy! That was amazing. I decided to return to the dorm, you know, where we both live. I can absolutely see some story elements there, taken and put into Haru's storyline. Oh, hello. Don't forget, it's almost time for exams. I've been having a hard time trying to study, though. When I'm alone, my mind wanders. Do you think maybe we could study together? Man, what is it with Atlas writing rich douchebags like that? And she's just gonna act like nothing happened. Although I'm proposing living life as normally as possible, I suppose that's easier said than done. Knowing what's going to happen. It's almost too much to bear. Society, that's why Atlas keeps on writing these rich douchebags like that. Good timing. Fuka just suggested we study for the exams together. Come on, there's no point studying at a time like this. You're with me, right, dude?
Jeez.
At a time like this, huh? Like you'd want to study if things were normal. I just thought studying with everyone might help take our minds off things. So if it's not too much trouble, what do you think?
Thank you.
I chose the option too fast there. I saw different options there, now I don't even know what they were. That's great, I'm so glad we can all study together, even at a time like this. You can sit here, come on Junpei, stop zoning out.
I think I forgot my eraser back in my room. Junpei, I'm borrowing yours for a sec.
Hold on! Only the flat side, okay? It's brand new. Gotta keep the corners sharp.
Man, the corners are the
What's
best.
the big deal? It's just an eraser.
An eraser's corners are a special privilege reserved for the owner. A precious and fleeting source of euphoria.
I wouldn't go that
You learned
far.
When you were a kid, one man's eraser is another man's treasure.
I don't have time for this.
Come on, Fuka. You get what I'm saying here? You're laughing, but this is a serious matter.
Oh, sorry. It just crossed my mind how peaceful things are.
You guys can't
It's
tell me
strange
that the
just
corner
being
of an
able to
eraser
study with
doesn't
everyone
erase
like
the
this
best.
can make me feel so happy. Yeah, I know what you mean. It makes me wonder if this might be the last time we ever get to do this. Just kidding. Sorry, forget I said that. I was just thinking about next year.
We'll do this next year too, no use dwelling on it. You like studying that much? Lighten the mood back up.
Yeah, I guess that's the way to think about it. If I go in expecting the worst, I'm just gonna shut down. Thanks. That makes me feel a little better.
All right, time to get back to studying. Oh, Fuka, can I have some lead for my pencil?
Oh, sure. You can take some from this one.
Thankies. Oh, dude, let me borrow your highlighter for a sec.
You know what I never understood? Why does lead for those kind of pencils come in different, like, just have differences? You got your 0.5 lead, 0.7 lead. Why does there need to be a difference?
Hey, Yuka-tan, mind if I borrow your ruler?
I guess, but why have you been borrowing all of our stuff? Don't you have your own?
Listen, when I heard you forgot your eraser, something just hit me. The simple act of helping each other out is like, that's what it's all about, you know? That's happiness.
Junpei-kun. You say that, but you probably just forgot to bring all your stuff, didn't you?
Busted.
Thank you for studying with me, everyone. I hope we can do this again.
You know, some people just can't take no for an answer. Oh, and oh boy, do I have a story for you guys today. Once again, it's about cheapskates at work. Victory headband.
Not bad, kid.
Mind supplement. And guess how many? 10! Oh my god.
Thanks, kid.
Alright, Sunday, what is there to do? Well, go with him. But before I talk about that, today was my second lesson for the highway. What do you have to say? It's getting cold. I can just go inside, but I wonder about him. I heard there's a lot of warm places around here, but is he really going to be okay? The cat is sitting very close with half-closed eyes. My mom is saying all this weird stuff. Something about the end, or the salvation, or something. I don't understand adults. So today was my second lesson for the highway. The driving teacher gave me two options for times today. I could have either taken it 11:45 in the morning or like 4:30. I did 4:30. Or rather, my mom suggested I did 4:30. Because if I did it in the morning, well, there would be no cars. So, you know, no obstacles for me to learn with, right? If there are cars on the road, then I actually learn, but like, okay, wait, look before you signal and turn, you know? If the car's empty, I just like, you know, whoosh to the side. I'm kidding, but you know what I mean. Because I was on the highway today at 4:30, it was rush hour, it was traffic.
I told you last time, right? I'm getting a job. Factory's way out west, so I'm moving into a dorm there. I've already sent my luggage. Now I just gotta send myself. My mom started crying and blaming herself. But I'm the one who wants to do this. This is a new chapter in my life. Guess I should say goodbye to this ramen, too.
Give it a kiss, why don't you?
Well then, I better get going. Sure, then let's head to the station. Hey. Here, take this.
It looks like a car key.
I want you to hang on to that. Well, it's a car key, obviously, but it's not just any car key. It's the key to my dad's car. I've been keeping it for good luck. Sometimes I get pretty pissed that he's not around anymore. My life wouldn't have been so complicated, you know? I could have enjoyed track more. I wouldn't have had all that pressure to be the best. But by blaming him like that, I was just running away from my problems. That's why I want you to have it. I don't want to risk running away again. But if I know you have it, I'll be able to stand on my own 2 feet. Then
Sorry.
next time we meet, I can still be proud of who I am.
A car key
Thank
as
you.
a key item. Alright, we can just skip all of this. Skip, 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 skip.
We'll see each other again someday.
I can now fuse Hallel, not halal, but Hallel. So I was driving super slow on the highway today, for like half the lesson. Half the lesson I was going like not even 20 on the highway. But then, you know, eventually we got past the traffic and then started to pick up the speed again. I tell you, like, the pressure of having a driving instructor next to you. Give me 1 second. Like, you know, I'm used to driving on my own. When I drive myself back home from work or I go out with friends, like, I'm used to driving myself. I'm standing up and I'm grabbing something real quick. Isn't it interesting to think that I've come full circle? When I first started to learn to drive, I needed somebody next to me, be it the driving instructor or, you know, without him, my sister. I would rather my sister be next to me in the car just to tell me, like, okay, now you turn, or, you know, I ask her, do I do this? Do I turn now? Like, what do I do now? Right? And then it gradually evolved to, I'd rather drive alone. I'd rather nobody else be in the car with me. Because I've said this before, you know, when you're the driver, you're responsible. If I crashed my car and died, well, it's not a big deal. If I crashed the car and someone in the car with me died, well, then I'd be in big trouble.
Hey.
You remember finals start tomorrow, right? So, I was just talking to Fuka, and we want to try studying together with everyone, like normal. I was going to talk to Kirito-senpai about it, but it seems she went out for a bit. She seemed really embarrassed about something, but I couldn't ask her what. I wonder if we'll get into trouble for organizing it without permission. Organizing a study group without permission? How dare you organize time to study together without permission? All of you are in deep trouble. Well, we can just apologize if that happens, but do you think anyone else wants to study anyway? You're right, some of them might want to be left alone, but What do you think? Do you want to study and try to get back to normal, get back into the normal swing of things? I want to go to Tartarus.
Thanks.
Really? Yeah, me too. I'm gonna give it a shot and invite everyone. You should get your materials ready in the meantime. Oh, I'll go with you. Yukari-chan?
Hey, so, didn't Kirijo-senpai say we shouldn't be hanging out like this? And she'll be mad if she finds out?
She did? When'd she say that?
I kind of doubt it, but I won't deny that seeing you all does remind me of recent events.
Right. Well then, why don't we just call it a wrap here?
Sonata-senpai, I'd like to ask for some help with this question.
Oh, wait, Junpei-kun. I wanted to ask you,
I think I'll take Koromaru for a walk.
Good call.
Hey, wait! We'll all take him on a walk when we're done. You can sit back down, Amada-kun. Oh, I guess you found out. I was planning on inviting you too, Mitsuru-senpai. I do understand that we don't have time for chit-chat, but I just wanted to spend time with everyone.
this was actually my idea. I was the one who wanted to gather everyone. So, I'm sorry. I don't want everyone to get in trouble for myself.
Is there something I missed?
Hey, you shouldn't be the only one that has to apologize. I feel the same way, Fuka.
Thanks, Yukari-chan. It's just, when I think this might be the last. In any case, I apologize for this. Let's just call it for today.
What did I miss? We're sorry that we met up together to study. She talked about it during the last team meeting. She did? What? Where did I miss that part?
Thank you. After warning you all, I wasn't sure how to go back on it. I was actually taking a walk to mull it over. Yukari, Yamagishi. I feel the same way.
Why can't I remember what she said?
You did say we should try to go about our lives for now. You hear that, Junpei? Let's get to it.
If we're talking my life, studying's the last thing I'd be doing.
Mitsuru-senpai, could you help me with this?
Of course. What question did you need help with?
Alright, time to cheat on the exams again. How I wish I could do that in real life.
How long have we been studying? Time really flies when we're all in it together.
I agree. Thank you for going along with my suggestion, everyone. You think so? I hope everyone else feels the same way.
By the way, I hope you haven't forgotten about taking Koromaru for a walk.
Of course not. Come on, everyone, let's go.
That'll be it for studying then. Everyone, make sure to give it your all on the exams.
Second semester final exams begin today and will last for 6 days. School boards really expect 6 days of exams? Which of the following originated in India? The number 0, imaginary numbers, systems of linear equations, factorials. Wasn't it the number 0? Let me see. Yeah, the number 0. Anyways, as I ignore reading the questions, let me tell you about what happened earlier today. As I said, some people just can't take no for an answer. What happened to no meant no, right? You know, if more people in society took no for yes, then ooh, let's say the crime rate would go up way more than it already is. Well, you can already guess what I'm about to say, the type of story I'm about to tell you. Blah, blah, blah. They wanted more discount this. They wanted lower price that. They only had certain amount insurance coverage, all that same jazz. Well, it was a couple. Each person had 300. So, you know, they had a total of 600 coverage. And I've said this multiple times before. You know, the amount coverage you have should not be your budget. You know? Now, if what you picked out is less than the amount, and you're willing to, you know, take a look at something else, and that's fine. But if you, hold on, Venus. If you pick stuff that's more than your budget, what part of you thinks you don't have, what part of you thinks you can accept that, no, that will not be the case? You know, because I don't go to, okay, let's see. People have insurance coverage for not only eyewear, but also, like, dental, right? You don't see me go to the dentist office. They tell me how much it was to, I don't know, fill a cavity, and then it's like, ooh, my insurance only covers so much. Can you lower that price? Right? You just don't do that, but why only here, Why only in this industry do you think that's okay? Because it is okay. Because it's glasses. No, that's not an answer. That is not an answer. So, what they picked out, they picked out 4 freaking items. One of them being a, you know, a name brand. They picked out 3 cheap ones and 1 an expensive name brand, and their total, when I calculated it, was about 880, but they only had 600 coverage. You can see that where the problem is. Geeses. That doesn't sound right. Well, 880. I said I can do 800, right? They only covered 600. I said the lowest I can do when the price was 880 was 800. So they only pay $200 out of pocket. They only pay $200 extra. Because remember, folks, if they didn't have insurance coverage at all, it would be 800 straight out of pocket. But because they had 600 coverage, they only had $200 to, you know, come out of pocket. Hey, if you ask me, paying $200 for $800 worth of product sounds pretty good to me, compared to just paying all 800, the full price, flat out, right? Oh wow, that's a lot of people that can be upped. But I see Junpei may want to hang out. What do you have to say? You horny after your exams? Dude, have you noticed? Around Christmas time, isn't Christmas time 2 words? People flirt like crazy. And the magazines are filled with sappy pictures. Isn't that overkill? Man, I wish Santa would bring me a girlfriend this year. Sup? Hey, you have some time now? I'll treat you to some takoyaki. Let me see. Well, let's be honest, I don't gain anything from hanging with Junpei, because there's surprisingly no S-Link in this game with him. Oh man, Mitsuru's up. I want to go with her! She's at 8! But because of Junpei, we don't really ever see this. It'd be a waste if we didn't go with him.
Alright.
You know the saying. Bros before hoes, right?
You go on ahead to the shrine. I'll grab us some takoyaki.
Sure.
Sweet. Be right there. Got some takoyaki. This one's for you.
Why, thanks. Why are we talking like this? Oddly generous of you. What's the occasion?
Thing, be sure to thank me for every single bite. Just messing around. To be honest, this is kind of an apology for the other day.
Okay.
You know, back when I blew up at you, 1 pack of takoyaki ain't gonna make up for it, but it's better than nothing, right?
I expect a big tomahawk steak for this as an apology. Matter of fact, I'm actually cooking one tomorrow. Tomorrow I got the day off of work and we have 1 more in the freezer. So we put it in the fridge this morning. Hopefully it's thawed out enough for tonight. I'm gonna dry brine it in the fridge tonight so that tomorrow I can reverse sear it in the oven. I already forgave you. This fixes nothing. Is this all you've got?
Thanks. Still, I felt like words weren't enough for an apology.
I'm gonna do what I usually do and make a compound butter.
And you totally didn't deserve that. It's because I really wanted to take out my anger on someone else. Remember when I mentioned I was visiting someone at the hospital? And how I pissed her off, but I didn't know what I did wrong? I think I get it.
Why are you trying to hide it? Why aren't you just saying Chidori's name?
I was asked what I'd be doing with my life in 2 years. By Chidori. And being the insensitive dumbass I am, I said something like, eats me for a long time. I didn't even understand how it must have felt for her to ask me that. So it's no wonder she got upset. She was facing something really scary. And there I was, acting like it was no big deal. The other day, when everyone was all calm and chatting about what Ryoji said, it put everything into perspective. When it finally hit me, I lost my shit and snapped at you. I'm really sorry about that, man. Hey, come on, eat up. Don't want cold takoyaki, do you? Woohoo, that was tasty! And it's not too bad cold either. Hey, by the way, have you decided what you're gonna do on the 31st yet?
Die? Yeah, I have. I'm still thinking about it. It's a secret.
I hear you. It's a hell of a decision to make. Look, man. Me and the others might tell you all kinds of stuff, but whatever we say, go with your own gut. You've dealt with enough as it is, you know? I've always been jealous of you. You're a special dude, and everyone's always counting on you. But at the same time, I knew you were the one making all the tough calls. You're always looking out for everyone around you. Even people like me. Sure, I was jealous, but watching you, I knew I could never be you. So, I figured maybe it's time you chose what you wanted to do for a change. Besides, forgetting everything doesn't exactly sound so bad, does it?
What about Chidori?
I mean, I obviously wouldn't like that. It'd suck to forget everything. But that's just how I feel. You should follow your feelings. Whatever you choose, I won't let anyone tell you otherwise. All right, that's enough serious stuff. Chats like this make my throat all dry. Or maybe it's just a takoyaki. Let's grab a drink somewhere and head back. That okay with you, Mr. Leader?
Well, I appreciate Junpei was jealous of me for having another guy inside me for 10 years. Is that what's considered to make me special? Anyways, back to the story. So, like I said, total 880. I said 800 when they only could cover 600. You know, normally, at least I would like to think, normally somebody would just take that, right? I'm not obligated to give any discount. I'm not forced into lowering the price. I don't have to lower the price for you at all. Normally, I would not do that, you know? Normally, I wouldn't go that low. $880 and just to take off 80, just like that. Just to, you know, lose $80, just like that. Normally, I don't do that. But they don't know. They don't care. I would like to think that normally people would just take that. People would just take that deal, right? 880, and you know, you had $80 taken off for you. I'd like to think some people would just take that, but nope, not these two. They said, "Come on, man, do more. Give me $750." They said stuff like, "I thought you were gonna give me a good discount." Like, bruh, $80 off. I am not about to go 880 down to 750 just because you asked for it like that. They kept on asking me, "Come on, what's the best price you can do? Can you do a better price for me?" I kept on saying, "No, 800's already very good. 880 to 800." They just would not take it. So, you know, no means no, but not to these guys. Not to these two. Now, I'm not gonna say what type of people they were. They were brown. Akihiko. But you know, they just would not take it. So I told them, walk around, think about it. And then like not even 2 minutes after, they just walked right back in. It's like, come on, she really wants it. What's the best you can do? And as much as I just, where is he? As much as I just tried my best to reinforce it, you know, like, sir, I told you 800's the best. My daughter was arrested. They said she was ditching school to go shopping. I was so tired from my late shifts that I had to beg my wife to beg my wife to go get her instead. I wish they could understand what I'm going through and let me sleep at home. Your daughter was arrested for ditching?
Yeah.
You saw my... No, I did not see your text. Want to get moving and warm up a little? So, you know, I was starting to get angry. My tone was starting to shift a bit. It's like, sir, please. 800 is final price. But then my mom just was like, just do $20 less. Like he said that too. He said, come on, do $20 less. Make it a $100 discount. And I said, no, 800, 880 to 800, that's 80 off. My mom was like, just give it to him. And I was like, fine. Fine. 780 for you. Where the fuck else would you, just like that, get a $100 discount?
You were actually able to keep up with me on my training regimen. I'm impressed. So, what do you think? Well, the reason I asked you to join me today is...
We finally found you, Akihiko
Oh,
Sanada.
you needed some backup. Oh, come on!
We've had a good run up until now. Today's where it ends.
You petty punk!
Don't feel bad about screaming if you gotta. No one's coming to save you, though.
You that weak? You need to bring a whole army just to take him on? You petty as hell!
This time, not for you, and not for your chicken shit buddy either.
Bring it!
Not that it'd matter anyway. You guys live at the dorm nearby, don't you?
Yeah, we saw some girls there. A kid, too. Sure hope they're keeping safe.
You're dead. I would kill you on the spot.
Stay back. I'll create an opening so you can escape. If you're going after my friends, then I'll be your first obstacle. Come on. Make your move.
Don't you know what'll happen if a trained guy like you hits an amateur? The boxing team will be suspended, and you'll be expelled. Or worse, you'll go to prison, and your life will be over. Is that what you want? Huh?
That is true. I could never do something like that to my supervisor, or my boxing teammates.
I'ma end your life just like I'ma end
That's how I
mine.
feel. I can't back down now. I'll carry that responsibility and pay for it the rest of my life if I have to. I will protect what's important to me. That's why I have these fists.
Ah, what the hell are you going on about?
Oh,
It's legitimate self-defense!
all right then. I'll trust my back to you. Just try not to hurt him. I'm sure you can handle that.
Cocky little bastards!
Oh, whoop. Ha ha ha! Nice!
Looks like that.
Now
does
that's
it.
what I like to
That
see.
was quite the challenge considering their numbers. Are you alright?
I'd spit on them.
Don't ever show your face around here again. If I ever hear you're threatening my friends, you know what'll happen next.
Man, I do way more.
Got it.
I do way more. I would do way more.
It's getting cold. Plus, someone might have called the police.
I would grab his hair, pull his head up, be like, "You threaten my friends one more time," slam his face into the ground. More of that, and I won't stop. I will not stop. I will beat you to death. I will constantly slam his face onto the ground until I see bone, until that nose is gone.
Let's go to my room for now.
And then I would walk up to his other goons back there.
Well, I'd like to put out some tea, but I have to take these off first.
I'd walk up to a couple of his friends there, or maybe just one. We'll see if they get up and run. I'd walk up to them, it's like, oh, you following him, huh? Huh? You following him? Break his arm! Break his arm! And then I'd walk up to the next one. You want one too? You want one too? Break his arm as well. Alright? Who's next? I'm gonna do it to all of you if you threaten my friends one more time. Do it, I dare you, do it. Threaten my friends one more time.
They're hand wraps, mainly for protecting my hands and wrists. Not only do these protect me, but they can affect the power of my punches depending on how I wrap them. Whether my fists deal damage or not depends on these. I guess they're like my partners in the ring. Anyways, make yourself comfortable. So, the reason I asked you to join me today, it's because I wanted you to know what I've been working on. I spent a lot of time training and gaining more experience.
And I see it's been paying off.
And I thought I'd finally reached a point where I could feel confident in my abilities. But after hearing what the appraiser said, I felt afraid. I felt anger too. Knowing that all the training I'd put myself through was meaningless. I told myself I'd face things head on. But I'm still as weak as I was before. Tell me, do you think I'm strong enough now?
You can't be comparing your strength level to that of the literal god that introduced death to our planet.
I'd like to think so, but I did lose my way. Everyone loses confidence in themselves from time to time. And that's when their weakness rears its ugly head. Being on the verge of grasping something, but grappling with the fear and frustration of losing everything again. It's so hard to overcome. And it's a feeling I understand all too well. I know we've pushed this crucial decision on you. And I can only imagine how hard that must be. But try not to blame Junpei and the others.
I know they can make it up to me, a little late for that. I blame them fully.
You really are strong, you know that? Anyway, as someone who was there too, I just wanted you to know. No matter what you decide, I'm still gonna do what I have to do. I faced off against countless opponents to get where I am now. If I said all my training was meaningless, then that would be spitting on all of their efforts too. And that would be absolutely unacceptable. Wouldn't you agree? Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent like that. Not only did I ask you to join me today, but you got dragged into my fight too. I've got to at least pay you back for that. I'm pretty sure my special protein blend is around here somewhere.
You just leave that around? You don't make it fresh? You just leave a protein blend just lying around? I can see a familiar handmade craft on his desk. It's that cardboard gold medal that Sonata's sister made him.
Oh, that. I was thinking of sending that back to my parents when I write them a New Year's card. We don't know how the future's gonna turn out. It's better if it doesn't stay with me. You're one unusual guy. I was thinking this during the fight earlier, but for some reason, I feel like I can trust you to watch my back. Together, we can overcome anything. For a long time, all I cared about was having the power to protect others. And I thought being hard on myself and competing with others was the only way I was gonna do that. Although, it is true that I've gotten more capable through my reckless approach. But now, there are others who fight alongside me. So I have people who I want to protect. But at the same time, I want them to be there fighting with me. In the end, it's because I have all of you that I feel like I can become even stronger. I still don't know if I'm strong or kind enough to deserve this medal, but this is my starting point. And it's something that I should keep with me. You've taught me another valuable lesson today. Now, where to put this? Yeah, I think I will. I did it, Miki. It's a huge honor. I'll fight to protect it like a champ, guarding his title. I may not be very good at motivating people with words, or communicating how I feel, but you can trust I'll never back down from a fight. Even if I'm battered and on the ground, I'll get back up every time. I'll never give up. That's my duty to all of you, so you can count on me. I swear I will protect you. That being said, there's still so much I owe you for. I'll be doing what I can to pay back that debt. I haven't really thanked you for all your help until now either. Ah, right. I was going to at least thank you for what you did today. Damn. Looks like I'm out of protein powder. What else do I have? Ah, here. You can have these dumbbells.
Gee, thanks.
Just a minute. I'll get them ready for you.
This feel like it would
You can
be
change the
an
weight on
S-Link
these ones
rank.
to match whatever your muscle strength is. In your case, I'd start with 8 kilos. No, actually, I think you can handle 10. You could also use a machine, but you gotta do some resistance training with free weights too.
I quietly acknowledged Sanada's determination, then returned to my room. I feel inspired by his enthusiasm. Nice. So yeah, this
Yes? Who is it?
well, I didn't expect more.
It's me.
Huh? Oh, come in. You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
No, not particularly. Is this a bad time?
Aw, are you feeling lonely?
Hey, are you teasing me?
Nah, I'd never.
Sure.
I wonder what this Nyx is like. Do you think it's inside Tartarus?
Maybe on top.
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, right, Senpai?
You got me.
Yeah, you're pretty easy to read.
I've made my decision as well. The Kirijo group is slowly regaining its footing. After I graduate, the plan is for me to eventually take over as leader. Turning
Whoops.
back was never really an option for
Did
me.
you guys hear that?
But what if you die?
If we can defeat Nyx and I die in the process, then the company will continue on without me. And I'm confident they'd carry on my wishes.
But from what we've heard, Nyx can't be defeated. Though I kinda wonder about that. We've got someone on our team who seems pretty unkillable too.
That's true. And he's an exceptional persona user, even if death was empowering him from within.
He's an interesting guy,
Wait, so
huh?
he's gonna join us?
He certainly is.
You know, if things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone. Honestly, I don't think it matters if we live or die. All that really matters is that we're proud of how we lived. And I know I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
Oh, it's me?
Is this about
It's the
honoring
main
your father's
character?
legacy?
Oh.
Yeah, that's part of it.
I thought you meant Ryoji.
Mostly,
Whoops.
it's about me and how I feel.
I understand.
Senpai, a while back, you asked me to face what comes next with you. You didn't forget, did you?
I could never forget. We'll fight together, Yukari.
Good.
Oh, it's Sunday already? Again? So yeah, like... I'll be honest, I completely forgot about that happened. That's not a proper sentence. I forgot that that happened earlier today. Mostly because I had so much else to think about.
Not bad.
Like, after I got done that, you know, shiny hunted. Until it was time for my driving lesson. And then driving lesson dropped off at home. And then, you know,
Thanks, kid.
shiny hunted some more.
Bye-bye.
But like, where else? Tell me this. Where else would you go to just simply, bam, just like that? Snap of a finger, just like that. $100 discount, just like that. Simply because you couldn't afford it. Well, you could, you just didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? You know damn well they could have afforded that. But they simply didn't want to. Damn, you know, I have a lot of things I want to buy that I don't want to pay the price for. You think the anime figures I buy that cost several hundreds of dollars each, you think I want to pay that price for a plastic mold?
Hey there.
I wonder what Mochizuki is doing right now. Maybe he's cursing fate. What does he even care about? Why does he even care about life on Earth? I don't really want to think about it. No matter what we do, we can't stop it from happening. It's just not fair. I wish I could just forget about it too. But the promised day will eventually come. There's no escaping it. The promised day.
By the way,
Those Strega dumbasses haven't made a move yet, huh? They better hurry up and show their faces. I don't know what they're up to, but I'm gonna crush them either way. I'm with you there. I'm not just gonna let them get away after what they did to Shinji and Chidori. Looks like Koromaru's on board too. Aren't you, bud?
By the way,
Oh, it's almost Christmas! What do you think the real meaning of Christmas is? Peace on earth, joy to the world, consumerism.
yes,
That's what I think too. I believe that the Christmas spirit should put a smile on everyone's faces. So let's be happy too.
By the way,
It's almost Christmas, isn't it? It's like I was sleepwalking. With so much going on, I almost forgot all about Christmas. You know what? Speaking of Christmas, I'll get to that in a moment. Let's talk about this Persona 4 episode real quick. Nothing to do again. Well, this episode, I think 6. Well, this episode played out entirely different. Let's see. Instead of Narukami realizing it was Adachi, and, you know, telling his group, instead, Narukami left and confronted Adachi alone. Meeting Adachi in the TV world, alone, without telling the team. So there they were, Adachi and Narukami in the TV world. Should I even bother with Mitsuru? Because I feel like I'm just about done with her. It's Fuka that I need to work on. So Adachi and Narukami were in the TV world, that same room Yosuke pissed in. And then, so they were fighting. And then out of nowhere, this bright white light showed up, and then we got a flashback to Adachi's past again. Only this time I flashed way back to him in school. Why? I'm not too sure. But as it turns out, it was both of them seeing each other's perspective on life. And, well, Narukami actually gets defeated, and then he's forced to retreat. He ends up with Marie, and she, you know, the two of them talk. It's interesting to think Narukami has this kind of mindset. He actually blames himself for how Adachi turned out. He actually thinks that all his kindness and good deeds drove someone over the edge. That someone being Adachi.
Oh, hello.
It's interesting how he actually blames himself for how Adachi turned out. Even though, you know, Adachi started doing murders before he and Narukami really became acquainted.
Yeah.
It's not like me to just give up. No matter what the outcome is, I want to know that I fought for my future. That's what I've decided.
I suppose.
I have no choice but to go on. The answer was right in front of me the entire time. If I don't make it, then someone else will have to take over the company. Although I have every intention of returning. Well, I don't really have anything to do. I guess I'll go buy more drives. So because Narukami felt that way, he, you know, felt guilt. He actually blamed himself for how Adachi turned out. Wow, there's no more. Marie actually talked some sense into him. So the two of them, they went to that hill overseeing the town. It was cloudy, you know, a sad, gloomy tone. And then once Marie talked some sense into Narukami, very cheesy, the sun came out and, you know, it was all sunshine. Everything was bright and positive again. I'm not gonna do Fuka this time. I'm gonna go with someone else. And then, our entire group shows up, just out of nowhere, unprompted. They just somehow knew that they were there, and showed up at the right moment. Not gonna question it. But you know, aside from that, it was still a nice moment. A nice moment that all our friends, the entire group, all our bonds came together. Well, I'm done with him. He's dead. I guess I'll go with her. Well, Narukami's got his head straight. Now they go after Adachi. And while they were going after Adachi, we see these shadows that, frankly, I've never seen before. They might have been brand new and original to that one episode. So, you know, we see Narukami and Adachi fight again, and I gotta say, Adachi's Izanagi looks so much cooler, and yes, it's because it's red. So they fight to the point where they ended up throwing hands. Narukami beat the absolute shit out of Adachi. And this is where my problem is with the episode. The ending of this episode sucked! You guys remember in the original Persona 4? When it was the emotion episode about Nanako's mom? Well, there was a storyline in that episode about her cup. you know, it was Nanako's mother's cup. But, you know, she's gone. So now, it's Narukami's cup. His, you know, assigned cup in the family. Well, in this episode, Adachi had one too. Implying that the Dojima family took, or not took, but considered Adachi a family member. Well, so Adachi had his own cup to use at the Dojima residence, and for some reason, Narukami had them with him. After he beat the shit out of Adachi's face, he laid out the cups in front of him. Where did he pull those cups out of? I don't know. But for some reason, he had those cups with him. And then, Sagiri... Wait, how do I say his name again? Sagiri Amino shows up. And this is where the episode really, really fell apart. Amino Sagiri, that's his name. God damn it, I had that backwards. Amino Sagiri. Man, I freaking said Sagiri Amino. Amino Sagiri shows up. Absorbs Adachi. I'm not too sure what else happened after this. Adachi gave Narukami his Izanagi. So Narukami uses Adachi's red Izanagi and one-shots Amino Sagiri. One-shots Amino Sagiri. He just one-shots him. The god that, you know, is creating all the fog. Or whatever the hell that giant eyeball is. Just one-shots him. Okay. And let me tell you, after he one-shots him, Adachi is freed, floats down into Narukami's arms, and, well, Narukami is strong as hell to be able to hold a grown-ass man in his arms with ease. And then the end of the episode, we see Izanami approach Marie, and then she's gone. She vanishes. There was also a side plot in this, a very minimal side plot where Marie gives and entrusts Narukami with her comb. During the fight with Adachi, he actually drops it and doesn't seem like he even realized it, so he lost it. But I guess it doesn't really matter. At least, not at the moment. Because when Marie disappeared, that comb disappeared too.
Oh. Excellent.
And this is where I say, like, speaking of Christmas, the tease for the next episode has Narukami asking literally all the girls, like, what are you doing on the 24th? The 24th of what? December. The 24th of December. Let's see where that next episode's going.
Hello.
You must be relieved that exams are over. Good work. I think we can afford to relax a little bit for now.
Say.
I need to talk to you. I'm pretty sure you already know about what. I just need to tell you what's on my mind. Can we talk? Can we talk later if you don't have the time now? I don't care.
My apologies.
In that case, could we go to the roof? Oh, the level of disrespect. This is the same place that happened with Yukari.
Alright. I don't think anyone will come up here for a while.
Let's be safe and lock the
I
door.
leveraged my position on the student council to make it happen. And this is, the first time I've ever used my authority for personal reasons. Wait, that's not important right now. What am I doing? What I'm trying to say is, we need to talk. Firstly, I have to apologize. I'm sorry for what happened last time.
What happened? Don't worry about it. It made me happy. Don't worry about it.
Kind of you. Thank you. The things my ex-fiancé said to you were inexcusable, but more importantly, I wanted to apologize for my own behavior. when that happened, I said all manner of things about you, and then I just ran off. That was unbelievably insensitive of me. I'm sorry. I had been planning on telling you my feelings. I just didn't think I'd end up shouting them in public like that.
Tell me a bystander recorded it. Talk about bold, your feelings? What feelings? I didn't know any feelings. What feelings are you talking about? Please explicitly say it again.
Hey, don't tease me like that. I didn't think I had it in me either. Ever since I started spending time with you, my life has been full of new experiences. I felt shock, joy, even outrage, but every time I've always been thinking of you. Now that it's come to this, I'm obligated to tell you exactly how I feel.
Yes, do so.
Here goes. I love you.
I don't care. My character would so have this I don't care mentality. But obviously, I do care. Come to think of it, I have a special relationship with another person already.
I feel like I'm going to die of embarrassment.
I don't care.
You love me too? I'm so happy to hear that. Or should I say, I'm thankful? My heart. At this rate, it's going to end up like last time. It really is wonderful, though, to know that the feeling is mutual. I'm glad I managed to open my heart. As of today, you're more than just a friend to me.
I like the sound of that.
In my situation, I can't go public about this just yet.
You know, this isn't the biggest appeal, but you have to think too, like, ooh, that's a lot of inheritance money right there. But that's not what's important. You're damn right. There's no going back now.
Say,
You dirtbag.
I've been thinking about this for a while now, but the way you address me.
What about it?
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. You're on a first-name basis with me, while I've been sticking to formalities. It's a bit unbalanced. All right. I've decided. From now on, when it's just the two of us, I'll call you by your first name. It's going to be a bit awkward for me, but trust that this is what I want. In any case, today marks a change. I'm not going to let myself be constrained by my family heritage. It's because of who I am as an individual that I ended up meeting you. Look at all these things you're making me say. You better take responsibility for this. Well, this is a start. Don't let go just yet.
Oh, welcome back.
Today is December 21st, just 10 days until New Year's Eve. But for some reason, I'm actually not scared at all. Well, maybe I shouldn't say at all, but I think I'm okay now. I'm gonna fight. Whether we'd win or lose, I don't know, but I want to know that I did everything I could.
Hi there.
The exam results are out, so that's one less thing for us to worry about. Now, what should I do for Christmas?
Yeah. Oh,
I was just thinking about something. Now that our exams are done, I can't stop thinking about the decision we have to make. This is even harder than studying for exams.
By the way,
I didn't mean to talk to you.
Oh yeah!
Christmas is almost here. You excited for it? Of course!
Hell yeah!
Cool, let's enjoy Christmas. I bet you that this game is gonna make me choose one person to spend with Christmas. Again. Okay, she just wants to read a book. Whoops. Not much to do. Yeah, sure. Let's see who we'll see this time. Or we'll see no one.
Kuro-chan's as happy as ever. No matter how cold it is, we'll be right here. So go play all you want, okay?
I thought Japan gets snow.
Recently, I found a recipe for a cake that you can bake with nothing but a microwave. You know, since it's almost Christmas, I wanted to try making something to get in the spirit of things. And depending on the ingredients I use, I might even be able to give some to Kuro-chan.
What?
Oh, welcome back. Huh? He's holding something in his mouth.
Oh, right. Koromaru has a secret stash somewhere.
Oh no, Kuro-chan! Your butt's all dusty now. I guess we should take a bath together again. Let's head back.
Weep, weep.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Who else would it be?
I am calling to inform you that more humans...
Literally no one calls us except Elizabeth. Have you noticed that? Everyone only texts us. Nobody calls us except Elizabeth.
Well then.
You know, it's a bit of a shame. If what I'm predicting is true and I'm only able to choose one person to hang with on Christmas, well, I've romanced Yukari and Mitsuru, but not Fuka. And not Aigus. I don't even know how to start with her. I'm pretty sure you can, right? I can hang with... I can romance my robot in this game, right? No one has minutes, lol. How are you gonna hang out with multiple people on Christmas? There's a thing called saving the game and time travel. Well, I'm also thinking, what am I gonna do on a Thursday when I go out and do some hot pot with my friends before they go for trips? Because we're all bringing food to contribute to the hot pot. You know, it's almost like a potluck. A hot pot potluck, and I just spat everywhere just now. A part of me wants to wait for them to just decide on everything, and then it's like, okay, what's missing? Oh, that's missing? Dibs, I'll bring it. I kind of don't want to just be like, I kind of don't want to decide what to bring on my own. Part of me is just waiting for them to decide on everything, and then I see what's missing, and then be like, bet, I'll bring that. I don't know, I gave them the idea of something to do. I don't know if they're actually gonna do it. I kind of doubt it. And I've never tried this myself either. Have you guys ever tried putting rice into your hot pot broth? Like the broth that's left over afterwards? Putting rice into it and making a porridge out of it? You know, because it's technically a boiled broth with all that flavor infused. Now, the reason that sounds kind of nasty to me is because, you know, there's probably going to be a whole bunch of fat on top of it. Yes, you can skim it off, but then, you know, something about it just doesn't taste right to me. It doesn't taste like a soup. It tastes like all the ingredients boiled together in a bad way. And also, you know, it being hot pot, there's easily risk of, you know, cross-contamination, even though, you know, there's heat involved and it'll all just be cooked off anyways, but it's still there. You know, you're literally putting more food into a boiled liquid that had raw meat in it. That's why you gotta be careful with hot pot. You put chicken in there, you gotta wait until that chicken is fully cooked and the broth has boiled for a good little bit before you eat anything out of it. Same goes with pork. Same goes with any other meats. Speaking of which, you want to hear how I ate cross-contaminated food the other day? I mean, I'm fine. I didn't get sick from it. But my gut and my instincts were telling me don't eat this. But I still ate it anyways. So, a couple months ago, I don't even remember how long ago, my mom made some homemade dumplings. And she put it into a container and put it in the freezer. You know, dumplings with raw pork inside. Well, that same container, after we ate all the dumplings, or not, after she took out the last few dumplings and cooked it, what she did was, in that same container, unwashed, put a piece of parchment paper over top, and then put the food over it. If a restaurant did that, it would be closed down instantly. You know, my instincts were telling me don't eat this. This container housed raw pork. You really should not eat this. It was cooked noodles sitting on parchment paper on top of the uncleaned container. But I still ate it anyways. I mean, hey, I didn't get sick. I'm trying to find the answer real quick. What do you call the feeling of joy that comes from near-death experience? I'm betting it's euphoria. It's not utopia, and I don't even know what this is. I'm betting it's utopia. Euphoria, but I'm still gonna double check. It is Euphoria. The show?
Correct.
You have an immune system for a reason. Yes, I have an immune system. Doesn't mean I'm purposely gonna get sick, just to put it to use. The last one is a country. Well, I didn't know that. There's a lot of things I don't know. Oh, you want to know what else happened earlier today? I saw this, I think, yesterday, and I thought it was a joke, and then I realized it was real today. So, you know how there's a Agatha Harkness series that has been in development hell? Well, not development, it's been done for a good long while now. They're just waiting for a time to release it. My lip is bleeding right now. That's okay. Well, for the longest time, for like 3 years, wow, that's bleeding a lot. For a long time now, they couldn't decide on a title for the damn show. It used to be like Agatha House of Harkness, Agatha Coven of Chaos, Agatha Darkhold Diaries. And then I think I saw this yesterday. it got changed to like Agatha the Lying Witch with great something. With a great fashion sense, I think it was. And now, until this thing gets a different title again, it's been changed to Agatha All Along. It was Agatha all along. Man, I saw people online joking about that. Damn it, there's no Fuka. Fucka. Well, I am not really too interested in Agatha All Along, but I'm still gonna watch it. Yeah, Mitsuru's a 9, but I don't think I can rank up with her right now.
Oh.
Yeah, not right now.
Right.
Well, I guess I'll go with her since I can right now. Where is she again? And you know, there were leaks about Agatha, well, I guess it's All Along now, and it does not sound good. It does not sound very good at all. The leak says something about Agatha's ex-wife, and something about like maybe a grown-up Tommy?
That missing fee money from the other day still hasn't turned up yet. No one said anything to me, but I know what they're all thinking. I can't take this anymore. I don't want to be here. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I'm supposed to be a member of the student council. I'm going to look for some books.
Yeah, there's no way it could have been anyone else. It's gotta be her. It's that first year on the student council, Fushimi. The gloomy girl with the long hair and glasses. The one who's always reading. I hear she stole all the class's money. 2,500 yen per person. Damn, I could buy a brand name purse with that much.
Well, I heard she has no father. So there's no way they could have that much money since her mom only works part-time.
See? How could it not be her? And with such an innocent face, too.
Did they say 25,000? No, 2,500. Wait, hold on a second. 2,500. That's $21. What the hell kind of brand name purse are you gonna buy? Oh, per person. Okay, let's be generous and say times 10. Times 10 people. 25,000. $218. I don't know where you're gonna buy a brand name purse for 200 bones. Maybe one that's already been used.
Huh? Who even are you?
Oh, at least
Is he
15?
a friend of Fushimi-san's? Probably not. He doesn't look like the type that would hang out with her. Excuse me, this is the library. Please show some respect.
Okay, 15.
Let's
Wait.
go outside. Well, we can finish talking there.
None of our classes in high school were even that small as 19. There's like at least 15 people per class. Okay, 2,500. Let's be generous. Let's say 25.
Find any books?
62,500 yen. That's 544 and 96 cents. Okay, that makes a little more sense buying a brand name purse.
You heard all that, right?
I'm surprised you heard
There've
that.
been rumors going around my class. The only time I feel safe now is when I'm with you. I don't really have anyone else I can count on.
The rumors will stop soon. I know you're innocent. Be strong.
Oh, thank you. You're the only one who's on my side. I don't know what I'd do on my own right now. I'm sure I sound like I'm helpless, but, I'm okay, just so you know. I don't think it's right for me to always be counting on you. I have to solve this on my own.
Man, nobody has faith in you? Some fake-ass friends. This game is just full of fake-ass friends. Me being one of them. I'm probably the biggest one.
I have to go now, Senpai. Excuse me.
You know, speaking of my high school, that's something I wanted to talk about. There's a little something I wanted to tell you guys about my high school, or at least like a little story. Not really a story. You know, the reason I went to the high school that I went to is because my sister went to it. I went to the same elementary school my sister went to, the same high school my sister went to, the same freaking college my sister went to. Notice a pattern? Well, because I was an absolute dumbass, and I still am, because I wasn't ever a smart or a good student. My parents, you know, always, you know, I don't want to say threatened me with, you know, moving schools when I didn't want to. Because, you know, my friends were all there. My friends from elementary also went to, you know, the same high school. I'm gonna be honest, the elementary school I went to was like a 10-minute walk away from where the high school was. They were back to back. So it makes sense that a lot of my friends from elementary would also go to that high school, because it was literally right there. And a lot of my friends literally lived within walking distance of the high school as well.
Really?
Within both schools. So it only made sense that they would go from one school to another. So I didn't want to change schools, you know. My parents always dangled that in front of me, like, if you don't get good grades, we're moving you to a better school.
Nice one.
Well, I did not end up ever moving schools, but, you know, they still said that. And, you know, I don't know if they would have had the balls to actually make me move schools, too. You want to know why? Well, first reason, well, not one reason they would have wanted me to move schools is that, well, right as high school started, I moved houses. And the house I moved to, which is the one I'm currently living in now and have lived in for like upwards to a decade now, there's a private school that is walking distance in this neighborhood, this community area. And private school, you know, sure, it's expensive, but it's effective. I didn't want to be in no damn private school. I think this one might be like a religious school too, like a Catholic school too. I didn't want to go there. So that's one reason they would have wanted me to move schools, because it was so close. They didn't have to wake up and drive me to school. Because the house I'm living in now is not at all walking distance from my high school. It would have taken like 2 hours to walk to school versus like a 15-minute drive. Really think about that. If I were to walk my ass back home after school, it would take like over 2 hours of walking home. So it was definitely a driving distance school. That's, you know, a bit of a hassle versus I could just wake up and walk to school every morning. But I think this is the biggest reason that my parents deep down never wanted me to move schools, move high schools. And the reason that is, There was a police station right across the school. Like, right across. The first thing you see when you look out a window is you see the police station. Nobody would have dared to shoot up the school. You know how long it would take for the cops to show up at my school? 10 seconds.
Sanada-san.
And I'm not exaggerating.
You sure this is where you want to be?
Well, I was planning on visiting her, but when I thought about what I was gonna say to her, it just didn't feel right. I've still got unfinished business to take care of first.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't have anything to tell Shinji right now. I've got my own stuff to deal with.
An unbeatable enemy, huh? I wonder what it's like.
Beats me. That doesn't matter, though. I've already made up my mind. I don't care what I'm up against. I'm gonna look it straight in the eyes.
Straight in the eyes. I like the sound of that. You can count me in too.
All right.
So yeah, if anything were to happen to my high school, the cops would be there in 10 seconds. And if the cops were to walk over, it would take them 60 seconds. It would take them a minute to simply walk over. And realistically, today's the Emperor's birthday. I didn't. Okay. Realistically, they don't really need to drive over because it's just across the street. It takes literally 10 seconds for them to maybe just walk across, and bam, you're on the school grounds. So I think that's like the biggest reason my parents deep down never would have actually wanted me to move schools. They can rest assured that if anything were to happen, they would feel safe that, their kid is in the school because, the cops are right there, like literally right there. Now, had I, ditched and did some stupid shit as a kid, well, that's something else. Now, I never did that. My sister, on the other hand, oh, she did. Oh, did she ever. I ain't got shit to do right now. Can I go work, I wonder, to get some money? Or is there no, there's no study group anymore. We finished the exams. Don't think of this as our last Christmas. Simply think of it as this year's Christmas and enjoy it. That's a great piece of advice. I can't do anything in the kitchen, can I? I can't just cook a meal myself. Let me see if I can go work instead. You know what my parents made my sister and I do after school every day? Which, alright, I can't work during the day. Or can I? No, I can't. Well, back to the computer. Well, actually, no. Let's go to the temple. Hopefully I don't lose... Or shrine. Hopefully I don't lose 5,000 yen again. Was it here, or was it here? I think it was here. Man, I just can't seem to hang with Fuka. So something my parents made my sister and I do after school every day, which looking back might have been a little bit much, but hey, better safe than sorry, right? Is every day, well, because my parents were a little busy at work, they were at work, so they weren't just gonna take the time out of their work schedule just to go to our school, pick us up, drive us home, and then go all the way back to work. You will have a little luck. You will not be significantly lucky or unlucky with money. I found a 500 yen coin in my pocket. that wasn't already part of my total. So my parents weren't gonna come and pick us up themselves. So what they did
Oh, welcome back.
is, you know, they had a driver pick us up from school. No, it was not cheap, but you know,
Well,
they earned the money for a reason. So, every day the hell was that sound? Every day after school, they expected us to, once we arrive home, call them and let them know. It's like every single day. Hey, Dad, I made it home. Okay, bye. Now, looking back, that might have been a little bit much. It may have been annoying a little bit. You know, because if I didn't call, if I forget, and I just go upstairs and take a nap, my dad will call me like, you made it home, right? Why didn't you call me to let me know you made it home safely?
I think
It may have been a bit much, but like, you know, I'm sure one day if I become a parent, and that's a big if I become a parent, I'll understand. It's not it's not much, it's pretty normal. I'm not too sure if anyone else really does that, and I don't really hear that ever happening to anyone else. Once they get home, they have to call their parents and tell them. You know, I've never heard anyone else having to do that. Maybe it's more of a universal thing that I just don't know about. You did that? Some of your friends did too? Really? Yukari can come with us tonight.
Koro-chan always looks so happy when we're on break. Maybe it's because everyone's all together.
Okay, Koro-chan, go run to your heart's content.
You know, maybe I should have saved the game.
Hey, so, weird question, but you do know what day tomorrow is.
Yep, that's why I should have saved the game.
Gonna have something ready just in case. So, you know, if you have time, well, I'll tell you the rest tomorrow.
And I'm about to ditch her. I got no shame.
Oh, there you are. And you've got something again, don't you? Is that an early Christmas present for us?
You know, they wrote that dialogue just in case I decided to go with Koromaru right before Christmas Eve.
Koro-chan, were you digging around again? Your nose is all dirty. Come here. Let's get you cleaned up before we go home.
All the dialogue with Koro walks are custom. Nice. At least with team members. You know, my sister, like I said before, she's getting married soon, and a couple short years, these years are gonna fly right by. Couple short years, she's gonna have kids, and, you know, have a family of her own. Sometimes she jokes around and says, like, maybe she'll make her kids go to the exact same school that she and I went to. The same high school that the two of us went to. She could, like, her kids could literally walk down the hall, see the graduation photos of their mother and their uncle, being me and my sister. Wouldn't that be interesting? Think about that. Like, my niece or nephew, my nibblings, will go to the same high school that I did, and their mother did. You know what else is an interesting thought? When I was in high school, I went to a different high school for summer classes. That different high school I went to was the high school my sister's fiance went to. So, this is very hypothetical. If those kids go down the same path that, you know, say I did, they could end up going to both schools that their parents went to. One of them for summer, but you know, it still counts. Oh my god, don't make me decide now. I didn't save the game. Tell me I can decide later, please. I beg you, please. I called it! I knew I could only pick one. Guess what day it is? I just wanted to say that for fun. I know I don't usually say these kind of things, but since it's a pretty special day, I thought maybe we could spend it together like how other people do. I never thought of spending Christmas together with someone before, but then I met you. Today, I want it to be just the two of us. I'll be waiting for your response. No! Let me decide later. I knew I should have saved the goddamn game. Just make a save there. You can just rewind after. Yeah. Okay, who do you want me to go with? I'll let you decide. Since alone. Man, I know you romance Yukari, so you more than likely seen Yukari. Should I go with Mitsuru or should I actually go alone like you suggested? Man, I can give you guys a prediction. If I choose alone, I'll be with all the guys. Nah, I'm gonna go with Mitsuru. Just in case. For whatever reason, I can't rewind time. That's not alone. I said I'd let you decide.
Are you ready?
And I lied.
You didn't invite anyone else, did you? Wait, what am I saying?
Oh shit, you know about that? I mean, what?
Sorry, I'm having some trouble remaining calm. I'll let you decide where we should go.
With the boys is not alone. Whoa! There was a ceiling here this whole time?
I was accustomed to Christmas decorations by now, but for some reason they look especially beautiful today.
Oh, I thought this was like an outlet mall. Nice. Nice.
Hey, don't tease me. Well, shall we stroll around for a bit?
Damn, I feel bad for Yukari, man. I did her dirty.
The walk with you was quite pleasant. No manner of extravagant party could offer an experience like this. Here, I'd like you to have something.
Top grade grape juice. Alright. Did you, is this that well-aged kind of grape juice? You know, it's the type that ages in a barrel?
I put in a special order for you. My hope is we take some time to enjoy it together once things have settled down. I'm glad I was able to give this to you today. Thank you.
Should I gift something? I hope I have something. What kind of present should I give? Hyper Metal Robot. Why do I think Aigis might like this? But Aigis is in Los Santos Customs right now. So it doesn't seem like I could spend my Christmas with my robot even if I wanted to. I think I'm gonna save this for maybe like Valentine's Day. That is a thing in this game, right? I'm guessing perfume? See, I'm kind of afraid to gift perfume. I'm afraid they'll take it as an insult. Like, are you saying I stink?
You prepared a gift for me. Oh, wow.
Yeah, totally.
Do you have a persona that can read minds? Thank you. This is a gift I'll always remember.
Dang, I only got 2 music notes there. Well, at least she likes it.
For once, I feel calm. Like I'm finally at peace. I should probably let you know. When I see you enjoying yourself with Yukari or the others, I get restless. But at the same time, it's a pleasure to be reminded of these feelings I have. In all honesty, I never thought I'd be allowed to be this happy.
I feel like in a joking way, she would be the type to, you know, give a Mother's Day card to.
Oh, it's already gotten so late. When I'm with you, I sometimes find myself wishing for the clock to stop moving.
Hey, we got the dark hour for that.
Could it be... sorry. I was just talking to myself. It's nothing. Come on, don't look at me like that. I'm going to see how flushed my face is. This place is awfully bright. Do you mind if we go somewhere else?
I was kind of picturing something cheesy. With all these lights shining down onto us, we could, you know, make it a dance floor and everyone would gather and watch us. Class has ended for today. Okay, now let me go back in time, erase all those events from ever happening in the timeline. How did I do that again? Rewind. My, it's a very nice timeline. It'd be a real shame if someone were to mess with it. Okay, let's just skip right past this. Oh, I gotta check all of them? Oh no, I could've just closed it. Alright, let's see what this is all about. Yukari says she planned something too. Only for me to ditch her. Can you imagine? Damn.
Shall we get going?
Like,
we don't have all night, you know.
not spending this time with your lover? And even worse, having your partner spend that time with someone else?
Lights up. Everything must feel so different under that kind of atmosphere. To be honest, I've been looking forward to it.
You do that, you're gonna start someone's villain arc, I tell you what. Okay, so it sounds like it's the same thing. Dang, Yukari, you planned all of this? You put up all these decorations?
Yeah, I could look at this all night long. Did you know they brought in a famous designer for these decorations?
They brought in Louis Vuitton himself.
Here, I have a present for you. It's been a while since I've made something like this.
Oh, that's what she prepared. Wow, that was a very tiny chocolate cake you just handed me with one hand.
I hope it tastes alright.
I hope it tastes better than what Fuko has been preparing me. Wait, what? What would Yukari like? I don't exactly have a strap-on to give back to you. Would she be the type to like a tree? Or a cactus? I don't think she's the type of girl to really care about brand names. I don't know what she would like, actually. This is crucial. You give her something that she doesn't like, she's gonna be like, you don't know me at all. Maybe she would like a bonsai tree. Or maybe a Japanese doll. Her hair really grows. Might please someone. Who would like this? You know, the way it's phrased, it just sounds like, you know, the doll really poops. Those types of dolls that we have these days. Disgusting. I'm just gonna give this.
You got a present for me?
Yeah, I brought you a tree. Okay, she didn't like it. Fuck!
Honestly, when I first met you, I never thought we'd end up spending Christmas together like this. I was just so used to being all on my own. I'm only gonna tell you this because it's a special
Should have
day.
just gotten flowers.
I actually always dreamed of doing something like this. I know that with everything going on, it's not exactly the time to be getting all warm and fuzzy. But one night couldn't hurt, right? Just for today. I want to be by your side.
Damn, she didn't, you know, she didn't really have to express that she wasn't very interested in my gift either, right? Regardless the gift, yes, it's the thought that counts. But you don't have to say it like the way she did.
Oh, shoot. Look at the time.
It's like, oh, you got me this? Well, it's a thought that counts.
We can't be the only ones staying out late on a day like this, right? Except for Junpei, I guess. I can't imagine him having a romantic evening.
Aww.
Sorry.
That's dirty of you to say.
I just want to stay with you a little longer. Hey, are you cold? It's chilly, right?
I think you need to wear some pants sometimes.
Can I come closer? I was hoping you could keep me warm, maybe.
They could have at least animated me putting my arm around her. Aw, that was dirty of her to bring up Junpei like that. I doubt Junpei has someone special, because she died. Haha! Sucks to be him. Oh, the disrespect to Junpei. Anyway, let's go back in time and not be with any of our girlfriends, and let's choose to be alone like the scumbag that we are. Did I just save the freaking game? I fucking saved the game. It's not the first time I did that on mistake. Thankfully, this game has a rewind function for dumbasses like me who did that stupid shit. You know, it's not the first time I've brainlessly saved the game. Maybe that's why they put the rewind function in this game. They realize too many of their players, like me, are idiots who accidentally save the game.
Wow.
Oh, I came back in time just to punish myself. I can't live with myself. My conscience is too great. It's overpowering my thoughts. I must punish myself by being alone on such a romantic night. Wait a second, what? For a second, I thought the game wouldn't let me. Okay, let's see what this is about. It's nothing? What the hell? I didn't think it'd be nothing. Fuck that. Oh, that hurts even more. Now that I know, Yukari baked me a whole cake! Just for me to not even show up. Look at her. Right now, she's planning that. She's planning that. She's gonna think, okay, after he goes to bed, I'm gonna go down to the kitchen, I'm gonna prepare a surprise for him, and I'm gonna wait for him to surprise him tomorrow at a very special place. And I don't even fucking show up. Ah! This is what I get. This is what I get. She baked me a cake. She ordered me premium grade grape juice. I mean, I'm not saying that's bad, you know? I doubt she was gonna brew me the wine herself. I don't know, I'm just gonna go with something. Don't you look at me like that. No shame in feeding. You went with Yukari. Let me go with Mitsuru. Here we could just skip over all of this. Haven't even maxed her out yet. Shake my head.
Do you have a persona that can read minds? Thank you.
You know what? That's a good point. I didn't even max her out yet.
Oh.
Well, let's see. I gotta end this soon. Because, you know, I still gotta go and dry brine that tomahawk steak I have for tomorrow. Gonna pat it dry. Well, I don't even know if that's necessary for this stage. Gonna put it over a wire rack. Put something underneath to catch the drippings. Hey, look! Fuka's available. Where is she again? Best thing about dry brining is that not only does it season the meat deeply, it also lets it keep its moisture. It also dries out the exterior for a better crust.
So, I tried putting my thoughts in order. I was so confused last time. I couldn't find the right words.
What happened last time? Oh my god, why do I not remember?
But I have a bad habit of thinking negatively.
Oh, right. I remember now.
When I have a difficult time deciding on something, but no one knows what the future holds. No matter how much you prepare, you can never really be sure what'll happen. So in situations like that, I think the most important thing you can do is believe. You have to think positively and trust that the future will smile upon you. The thing is, I'm not sure I can do that. I don't understand how it comes so naturally to everyone else. How are you able to tell yourself that things will work out in the end?
I lie to myself. If anyone knows the future, it's this guy, because he has the power to rewind time. I believe in myself, it's just my personality, I never thought about it.
I get that. You don't have to think about it because it just comes naturally to you. I think I really admire that part of you. So, the reason I've been relying on you isn't just because you're our leader. It's because you're you. It needs to be you.
I was just too late for this. I can't see Fuuka's Christmas moment until I play New Game Plus. In like, I don't know, 2 years from now.
You know, sometimes I think to myself, once I learn how to cook and I've paid you back for your help, will that be the end of us spending time together like this?
Nah. Not at all. We'll see each other in the dorm. Not at all.
Thank you. But I'm sure there are lots of other people who depend on you, right? I can't get in the way of that.
For some reason, everyone
Sorry,
depends on me.
I didn't mean to sound so depressed. Oh, look at the time. We should start heading back. Hey, do you mind if we'd make a small detour? I want to buy some ingredients. I think I'll tackle making Koro-chan's dinner today.
Did she say ingredients? Hold on. Let me hear that again.
Do you mind if we'd make a small detour? I want to buy some ingredients.
Okay, no, I just misheard. I thought she said ingredients. I don't know why I misheard that.
I see you're back.
So today's December 25th. But all this talk about death and fate, what a depressing Christmas. Christmas will be better next year. That's right, I said next year. We're not gonna let the world end. What? Well, I got nothing else to do. Let's go see what he wants. But first, let's talk to everyone. It's gonna be winter vacation soon. Have you decided what you're going to tell him yet? Wait, don't tell me now. I want to hear it when the day comes. There's only 1 week left. I'm sure this will be this will be both the longest and shortest week of our lives. I wonder how Ryoji-kun spent his Christmas. Did he try to chat up some girls and have fun? Or did he spend it alone, crying like the last time we saw him? I only have one or the other as an option. Can I talk and say the other option?
Hey.
I can't believe we're considering kill. We have to stand firm. Well, well, well. Don't someone look like the cat that got the what? From what I heard, you got home late last night too. Why you gotta flaunt it, man? I'm so jealous. Yeah, you should consider yourself lucky. You didn't hear what Yukari said about you. What's up?
Thank you very much.
Alright, let's spend Christmas together.
Sorry for making you come all the way up here.
You want to clean for Christmas? What's your request?
Well... would you have a practice match with me? Right here, right now. It's just, now we're going up against that thing that lived inside of you, right? I thought if we sparred, I could get an idea of how well I would do against it. I trained in secret for a long time, so I could avenge my mom's death. That was the only time I could forget the pain. When I was alone, swinging my spear. But I've changed since then. I want to use this power to help me live my own life. I'd promised that I'd see this through to the end. I have to make good on that. Anyway, I want you to see me the way I am now, Senpai. Of course, I don't want us to actually get hurt, so I'll be using this. And this one's for you.
If you insist. What is that?
Thank you for this. Now then, please, take this seriously. Otherwise, there's no point.
Is this actually gonna be a fight? Oh. Oh, I thought it'd be a fun little fight between him, just as a joke.
I never noticed you could see the stars so clearly up here. You were just as strong as I thought, Senpai. I had no chance. At least, now I know where I stand compared to you.
Are you satisfied?
Yes, I gave it my all. Although, it is still frustrating to see such a difference in our skills. I don't know what decision you'll make in the end, but as long as there's time, I won't stop training. So would you mind if I challenged you again sometime?
Anytime, I don't know yet. You're 10 years too early.
Thank you. I'll get closer to beating you. Just wait. I really like it here. I've made so many memories since coming to this dorm. Both fun and difficult ones. But I feel like living means carrying it all with you and moving forward. I used to think I didn't have a place to call home, but I realized that's not something you get from someone else. Home, my real home, is the place that helps me move forward. That's why I believe fighting to come back here is what Aragaki-san would have wanted. I've learned that everyone at the dorm has their own reasons for staying, and that means I need to do my best too. I never would have figured that out if I didn't have you all behind me. I like being on the rooftop at night, but maybe it's too cold to be out here in December. Can we talk some more inside? I'd like to go over today's battle before I forget. Oh, and while we're at it, you should say hi to Hamburger too. Maybe it's because it's winter, but his fur's gotten so fluffy and cute.
You know, sometimes I feel like what's missing is the vibe Ikutsuki brought us, but then I have to remember, all right, he betrayed us. Today is the last day of the second semester. So much has happened this semester. Whoops. Anyway, I better get to school. I hear people talking. Morning! It's cold today, but at least winter vacation starts tomorrow. What are you gonna do with your New Year's allowance?
No way.
Haha, I didn't get mine yet. But I want to grab a bag. I'm aiming for one with a purse. What?
Yep.
Ooh, me too. Hey, do you want to start waiting in line today? We could bring a cat kotatsu. Are they lining up for that big holiday sale? She said, "Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, students? How y'all been, fam?" Alright, I'm gonna end this after this. Unless something pops up.
What even?
Well, I don't really have much else to say. I've said everything I needed to say for today. Huh? I'm not sure how to express these feelings of mine. All I know is that you're responsible for making me this way. If you have the time, could you come see me? That almost sounds like a breakup text. Okay, Mitsuru's up for one last time, not Fuka. Okay, let me go to her, save in front of her, and then we'll start that next time. Okay, you're just gonna have to wait until next time to see the final ranking, for those who, like me, haven't seen it yet. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.